insurance fund. The other issue that I also want to touch here, and I need to put it very across as a representative of persons with disabilities, is that the registration of persons with disabilities is now going to be done by directors of health in all the 47 counties, because earlier on it was being done here at the national level, and this will help a lot of unregistered persons with disabilities. The agony of traveling all the way from their villages when they have mobility difficulties like wheelchair users to seek verification and signing of their disability medical assessment reports by the National Director of Medical Services. In fact, we've been having a backlog at Afia House. So now that will be a thing of the past. It will be done in conjunction with the county governments, the directors of health. And then also this centralized system of registration has really disadvantaged many persons with disabilities, and therefore denying them the benefits as per the law. Because the challenge there is, if you are registered, you can get tax exemption. If you are registered and you have a group, you can get a grant. If you are registered and you are a person with disability, you can get an education scholarship. If you are registered, you can also get an assistive device like a wheelchair. Registered, you can be given prescription glasses or sunscreen for those with albinism. So really, many now can actually benefit, because this data now will be properly captured by the National Council for Persons with Disabilities, which as at now, after 20 years of existence, because it was started in October 2004, and I was privileged to be a pioneer board member there, only 580,000 people have been registered against the estimated number of 6 million Kenyans with various forms of disabilities. So this is really attributable to persons with disabilities who are eligible shying away from registering, I beg your pardon, because of the long and arduous process, and the uptake therefore becomes very low, but now it's going to rise. So we are calling upon all persons with disabilities across the country, please go and register so that you can benefit from this. The process has also been shortened to move off onboarding the disability registration services on the e-citizen platform as per the presidential directive. The online registration system is aimed at collecting accurate socioeconomic data for persons with disabilities right from the ward level. Eligible persons with disabilities can now register themselves from the comfort of their homes or smartphones, as long as they have a smartphone or a computer, and they have a signed health assessment report from the Director of Health at the county level, backed by a national identity card or birth certificate and passport size photos to be uploaded. The action saves the person with disability more time, as they need to travel to county headquarters for their services. Already, 3,091 submissions have been made through the eCitizen platform by persons with disabilities since activation in only 1 month. So if you have 3,000 already, you can even round it to say even 3,000 alone. If you are to do in a year, then you can see the numbers, how they will actually escalate to about 100,000. Yet in 20 years, we've only done 580,000. So this is the way to go, and that is why we are calling upon Kenyans to also use the e-citizen services so that they can have Gava Mkononi. Cognizant of the possibility of reversing the gains that Kenya has made in promoting disability inclusion, the government will be in the next cycle of government performance contracting reinstate the disability mainstreaming performance indicator, which had been removed and retired from the performance contracting from all ministries, departments, and agencies. This is a very great gain because that is the one thing that was making all the ministries, departments, and agencies to have a program and action on persons with disabilities. Also, further to it, I am glad to report to the nation that the Disability Support Allowance for all public servants with disabilities has been revised by the Salaries and Remuneration Commission to include more types and categories of persons with disabilities, such as those with low vision, including albinism, and those who draw print nearer to the eye, those who use 2 crutches or walking frames. So the government urges all employees within the public service to take note of this new development because they'll be earning an extra 20,000 shillings for their personal aids, and for persons with disabilities who qualify, as enumerated above, to contact their relevant employers in order for them to benefit from this very empowering development. So it's an extra 20,000 shillings that will help them to get somebody who can assist them. And this is very, very important. So please, watu walemavu, now you have that. And we keep on reviewing this. These are some of the things that we spoke about in the Disability Economic Charter as an administration. And sanitation and irrigation, a lot of good work in government to increase
work to make your dreams come true. So I want you to ask yourself,